everyone, I have kind of a stranded at home situation going on here. So I thought, why don't I swatch all of my Wonder Liplock Lipsticks from shopmissa, which retail for only $1 a piece. So what happened is I have kind of misplaced my keys, which I had forgotten about that I had misplaced them, so I didn't look for them until I was ready to head out. I looked everywhere, I couldn't find them. And then I spent the next 2 hours kind of brooding over it, trying to edit my videos, and that wasn't going so well. So I thought I would do something that cheers me up, which is swatching. On the 25th, shopmissa released a whole bunch of new products. Among them were these 10 different kinds of Wonder Liplock Lipsticks, and in total they released 60 different shades. I have 12 of those shades from 4 different categories, which I'll list as we get into the swatches. The 6 categories that I don't have lipsticks from, I will list them down below. Let me put in a disclaimer that I am not a makeup artist and I kinda suck at lipsticks. I mean, I'm not horrible, but I'm not an expert in any way, so you will see some mishaps. I have a bunch of cleansing wipes ready and we will see how these perform. I have tried some of them, so let's just get into it. All right, and as Missa explained on the Instagram, these do close very tight and you are supposed to close them tight till you hear the click, because these are designed to dry down matte. If you leave these open, they will dry down matte in the tubes. So the packaging is kind of, I don't want to use the word crappy, but it is. I mean, it's transferring everywhere, but it's a $1 lipstick, and yeah, I don't mind. The first category is called Basic Mauves, and I have 3 lipsticks from that collection: Chai, Blossom, and Spice. During the haul video, I was thinking that I will not open Spice, but then I thought, you know, it is necessary for me to, you know, swatch them for you guys so you can get an idea as to what lipsticks that work on my skin tone and what do not. So it's only $1, you know, in the name of beauty, I'm gonna sacrifice this one. So that's the natural shade of my lips. Let me zoom you guys in. So this is Spice. This is applying a tad bit patchy on me. So I'm gonna wait till it dries down just a bit and I'm gonna reapply. I have always the urge to kind of rub my lips together when I'm applying lipsticks, and it's not a good idea when it comes to these. That's Spice. Next we have Blossom. This is more on the pink side. So that's Blossom. That's the shade Chai. It's almost the shade of my lower lip. Yeah, so that's Chai for you. Next, I have 3 shades from their Vintage Matte collection: Temptation, Sis, and Genius. So I'm gonna start with Sis. This shade I have really been enjoying, and somehow it applies very differently from the previous shade. It just goes on very similar to a creamy regular tube lipstick. If I wasn't told that this is a matte lipstick, I wouldn't have known. Love it. Temptation. Again, this one is just gliding on like a regular creamy lipstick. Stop it. I don't know why I can't stop rubbing my lips together. It's like a nice, bold, really vintage red, you can say. That's Temptation. And then the last one from the Vintage Mattes, I have Genius. is genius. I would say it is a little bit more on the fuchsia side. I like this. I like the Vintage Mattes line. I believe these do stain your lips very, very slightly. Now we are getting into the dark colors. They have two frosted lines. One is called Hollywood Frosted, and I don't have any lipstick from that, but the second line is called Royal Frosted, and I have 4 from that line. I have tried a couple of them from this line, and I would say these are a little bit tricky. The first one I have is called Frost Legend. These do not feel as soft as the Pure Matte line. And these do require 2 coats that you need to apply after the first coat dries. As you see, if I continue to apply more, it just takes off the base layer. Let's start over on the upper lip. I would say start off with the lip liner. The pressure that it required for me to kind of get the pigment on my lips has broken the lipstick. I'm gonna try using the lighter method to kind of fix that. Don't try it with this particular lipstick. This one caught fire, melted over my fingers, and at the end it was still not fixed. This looks a lot similar to Ronnie Cosmetics Latte. That's Frost Legend for you. It's like a brown lipstick with a purple flip to it. Frost Bay. This is a beautiful shade. It reminds me of Unicorn from the Wonder Middle line. My lower lip is slightly patchy, so I'm gonna wait for a couple of seconds and then I'm gonna go back. That's Frost Bay. I like this one. Now I have Frost Plum. I can now see that this is slightly more of a plummy shade. I'm going in with a super light hand again. And the shimmer in this one is blue. This always happens to me. I think if I look skin type wise, that's still a part of my lip, but I usually prefer lipstick not being on it because it is lower than the rest of my lipstick. That's Frost Plum. And the one that I'm most excited about is Frost Pout. It's a blue with a blue shimmer in it. So that's Frost Pout. Love it. It's beautiful. Wow, this has very definitely stained my lips. Yep, I look like I have been smoking for the last 20 years. After trying this, I feel like I want to give Frost Legend one more chance to shine. This is still my least favorite. I feel like it's the driest of the lipsticks that I have, and it kind of seems to go on really patchy. The last 2 lipsticks I have are super dark, and they are from the Vamp Mattes collection, and I have Venus and Poison. Venus, it's a dark fuchsia. Just like the Frosted Legend, this seems to go on patchy and then kind of take itself off when you try to layer it. I'm gonna give it a few seconds and then go again back on with it. Anyways, that's Venus for you guys. This seems to have added a little bit red to the stain on my lips, but it's gonna go right away with the next lipstick, Poison. It's another deep blue, but this time it's matte. I would say this would apply better if you don't stretch your lips like we do for normal lipstick. Then your lips have more texture and That seems to help. The saving grace for this particular shade is that it does not take itself off when you layer it. You do need to still layer it. The color is slightly pinkish blue. So that's Poison. Now my lips look like I have truly been poisoned. One more last thing, let's see if we can cover up this staining. Sadly, my favorite sis is not able to do that. I love this color enough that I actually ordered a backup in my current order. I'm supposed to head to Ulta after this, so I'm trying to find something that would cover this up. So I'm gonna try Temptation. Yeah, this is something that I can work with. But in general, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And leave me a comment down below. I always love to hear back from you guys. So thanks again for watching. Bye.